some moments of encouragement, my most amazing moments of encouragement along this path so far have actually been important and significant and specific. And it's interesting because I know exactly how to answer this. Um, I released my debut mixtape. I released my debut mixtape. My debut hip hop mixtape. That's a big deal. It's like a first album compilation project. So it's like it is an album, but there's different levels. So that's my debut hip hop mixtape. It's called The Reason. I released it on January 17th, 2023. And when I was doing one of the earlier listen throughs of the project, once it was released, on Apple Music specifically, I was listening to the album on either Spotify or Apple Music. Now it's specifically on Apple Music. You can sometimes access it depending on what jurisdiction you're in on the other music platforms. So I was listening to my song and I was at work. It was like a 9 to 5 type thing. And I was listening to my song. We probably had number 7 out of 23 on that debut hip hop mixtape. So could have been listening to anything. Anyways, so we were about 7 songs in, and it's a 23 song project. It's a music project. It's an album. It's a hip hop mixtape. And my homie, who I'd already previously discussed music with, and I knew she had good taste, she, in the middle of work, she casually asks me, who are we listening to? On the music point, because I very often do that at that workplace in the past. And she said, is this Beyonce? And Beyonce is actually recently declared billionaire in the news. She's a Forbes declared billionaire. She's a very, very, very successful professional artist, professional musician, vocalist specifically, singer. And more than that, she's amazing, in my opinion. Most people's opinion, it's fair to say that Beyonce's music is astounding. So to be compared to Beyonce in sound alone, based upon sound and audio, was a huge compliment to me and a very, 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 very encouraging moment along my path in my hip-hop career so far. In terms of my homie who said it, I'd already talked to her about music a couple of times, but she was a new addition to the work team there, and she is a fan of Wu-Tang, and she's got really, really, really good music taste. So it's interesting because where a compliment comes from and with reference to is so important on that point for me. So that's one. And actually another one is some years before, my dog and I were actually somewhere out and about late at night, and I was rhyming to her to calm her down. It was years ago, and I like rhyming too, but she likes when I rap and she likes when I sing. So I was singing and rhyming to Penny Lane. I was actually specifically rhyming what is known to be a very, very complex rap verse in hip hop. So I finished rhyming the verse, and nearby someone overheard me rhyming to my dog and came up to me and her. They came up to me. Most of the time when you got a dog, somebody's coming up to you, they probably want to say hi to your dog, or they want their dog to say hi to your dog, or anyways, person came up to me and said, "You're really good," and then walked away. And the person who came up to me was a pretty hardcore person, kind of like the personality you could describe in terms of using the word hardcore, not just a Little Kim album reference, but literally the personality best description of the individual who the compliment came from. So once again, matters who is the opinion coming from, and who's the tastemaker in the moment. We all define that as whomever. But those moments were really, really important to me in terms of moving forward in my career.